Studland is, as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful place. Well visited, maybe 1.5 million people a year come here to enjoy it for lots of different reasons. So we have people kayaking, sailing, swimming, coming in on jet skis occasionally. The yacht fraternity love it. It's shallow, it's sheltered. What makes Studland great for families and for visitors is exactly the same as what makes it great for the seagrass. Not everyone realises exactly what's under the surface of the sea, which is these wonderful seagrass meadows, which are so fantastic.
This is seagrass that's been washed up on the beach. It's an incredibly special stuff. It's very much like grass that you get in your garden, but it's actually underwater. It's home to so many species. We've got seahorses there, we've got pipefish, we've got anemones, we've got cuttlefish. It's absolutely incredible when I'm under the water. It is literally like swimming through a forest. It's beautiful.
So this is like a piece of seaweed called cirrus, and the seahorses grow it to kind of like to camouflage themselves from predators.
So it's like just part of their body, but it looks like the seaweed.
Yeah, they're very spiny, and they under the water they look just like it because of the greeny bits. They can camouflage themselves and change colour like chameleons.
The seagrass is incredibly fragile. It has this rhizome mat underneath, this system of roots. Now, it only takes one anchor to cut through that system of roots, and you've lost tens of years of actually growth in the seagrass.
So, like a year ago now, it must have been, like, there used to be a seahorse under the red buoy, and now there's no patch of seagrass under the red buoy anymore. It's just disappeared.
The seagrass meadows are in a really sheltered spot just below Old Harry's Rocks, here from South Beach to there, and that's where the new voluntary no anchor zone is.
My name is Claire Burnett. I'm actually a local business owner. I own Chococo, the Purbic chocolate company based in Swanage. We live in Swanage, we love this area, and we are sailors and boat owners. When we come around the headland some days, for example on Sunday, this bay was absolutely packed with boats. There were hundreds of boats parked up and anchored, including over the seagrass. As a local, you really want this area to thrive and you want the seagrass to survive. Allowing hundreds and hundreds of boats to anchor without any understanding of where the protected area is, then we are going to destroy it.
People who do visit often are not aware of how traditional anchoring can affect the seagrass. A traditional anchor and the anchor chain will drag along the seagrass, disturbing the seagrass and pulling it up. We're introducing these Ecomoorings, people may have already seen them. There is currently about 12 in the bay. They're fantastic because they work in a completely different way. So, not seen very often on Studland Beach, but is in the sea over there. So this great bit of kit is the helical screw, which goes completely into the seabed. So it has a screw base, will be put in like this. All of this goes into the seabed, so no one will see any of this. And then attached to here will be the rope mechanism with the floats and then the buoy on the top. So the beauty, of course, of all of this is none of this will drag on the sea floor. They can take weight to about 10 tonne and people are using them. We're really, really pleased that so many of the boating community have been positive. The maximum at the moment that we have got licences going forward to get into the bay will be 100. And they will be in the area that's designated as the voluntary no anchor zone, which has been in place since the 1st of June of this year, 2022.
We already know that the Royal Yachting Association is spreading the word, so I think a lot of sailors are already aware But there are lots of yacht clubs within the Poole harbour area, and there are motor yacht clubs as well. So I think if we can get the word out into marinas, even if they're bringing the boat with them to this area, they've got to launch it somewhere. So if there was information at the launch sites that were showing them where they can and cannot anchor, all of these things will help spread the word.
One of the very sad facts about seagrass, particularly around the British Isles, we only have 1% left of what we used to have. The seagrass actually softens the waves. It actually stops the waves from digging up the beach, washing the sand away, and actually allows us to have beaches and less coastal erosion. Seagrass grows in this shallow waters here, and it grows very fast in the early part of the summer, and it draws down huge amounts of carbon dioxide, which is amazing because it helps us in our fight against global warming. It is literally our rainforest of the sea. It also is a breeding area for commercial fish species as well, so from every point of view, seagrass is very, very special.
It's very exciting, and it feels like a different world. It's like an underwater different world. It's very cool. Very cool.
We're used to this being a playground, aren't we? Studland Bay, we're here on a really sunny morning. It's gorgeous. There are already boats and yachts parked out there. As we move forward and we all better understand what we're doing as a species to our natural habitats, I think we have to find that balance to be able to play and protect at the same time.
One of the things that we are doing together as the Studland Bay Marine Partnership is doing a full public consultation about the mapping of the Ecomoorings within the bay, so that all the sailing community feel that they're in the right place for them. We have to have considerations as well of the public for safe swimming, and also to ensure that as an area of outstanding natural beauty, the Ecomoorings don't detract from that. These young people will inherit what we do here at Studland, and hopefully we're making sure it's a better, more ecologically sound place for them for generations to come, and we're all really looking forward to working together to ensure that that is the case.